Welcome to the Daily Prayer of February 6, 2024. Today's verse is 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Reflection on 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 presents a profound paradigm shift in understanding strength, power, and grace within the Christian life. This verse encapsulates the Apostle Paul's insight into the nature of divine strength and human weakness. Divine assurance, "My grace is sufficient for you." This declaration from the Lord is a powerful assurance of God's unmerited favor toward us. Grace, in this context, is not just a concept of forgiveness, but a present and active power that sustains, empowers, and enables believers to endure trials and challenges. Strength in weakness, "For my power is made perfect in weakness." This statement overturns conventional wisdom, which often equates power with human ability and strength. Instead, God's power reaches its full expression in our lives when we acknowledge our inability and depend wholly on Him. It's a divine strength that flourishes in the soil of human frailty. Paul's response, "Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses." Paul's reaction is not resignation but rejoicing. Instead of hiding or lamenting his weaknesses, he embraces them as the very context in which Christ's power is most vividly manifested. This perspective invites a radical reevaluation of our struggles and challenges, viewing them as opportunities for God's power to be displayed. The purpose of weakness, "so that Christ's power may rest on me." The ultimate purpose of embracing our weaknesses is so that Christ's power may be seen in us. This power is not just for overcoming personal limitations, but for serving others, advancing the gospel, and glorifying God. It transforms our weaknesses into conduits of divine strength and testimony to God's grace. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 challenges believers to rethink notions of strength and achievement. It calls us to find in our vulnerabilities not cause for despair, but opportunities for experiencing and showcasing God's sufficiency and power. It encourages us to lean into God's grace, finding there a strength that is not our own but is enough for every need and beyond every weakness. In reflecting on this verse, consider the areas of life where you feel weakest. These are not just your struggles, they are spaces where God's grace can abound and His power can be most effectively at work. Embrace God's grace as sufficient for you, and let your life be a testament to the strength that is made perfect in weakness.